Good morning to everyone. Welcome to the session of Alpha Bridge Technologies Private Limited. This is Mukesh. In this session, we shall discuss about port security binding test. By this port security binding test, we can make the port very secured by giving access to the only specific MAC address, so no other MAC address will be allowed in that port. And I am using a setup of switch and a PC. Here the switch is of model AS200/10/T. The default IP of the switch is 192.168.0.1, and I connected my PC to the switch to the port 3. So in that range I assigned an IP in my PC. This is the MAC address of my adapter which I am using right now to connect the PC to the switch. Now open PuTTY via telnet or console and log into the switch with the credentials given. Here I am opening my PuTTY through console cable. And the default username and password for all Alpha Bridge switches are admin and admin. Now enter the command enable to enable the switch, and it will be now in privilege mode. Now enter the command config to enter into the configuration mode. First open the command prompt and ping the switch IP. The switch IP is 192.168.0.1 as we discussed earlier. See here, it is pinging successfully. So now interface on a port 3 and enter the command as shown here. Here I am using a MAC address to bind my port with that. We can use an IP address also. Here I am giving a random MAC address. This is done now. Now save the configuration and exit. Now connect the PC to the switch through the port 3 and then open the command prompt and ping the IP of the switch. It is not pinging because we made the port to bind with that MAC address. It does not allow the another MAC address. 100% loss. Now interface the port 3 and configure as shown here. Here I am using my adapter's MAC address to configure now so that we can see the switch response. As I am using my adapter's MAC address, to know my MAC address we have to enter into the command prompt and command ipconfig all. So we can see the MAC address of my adapter in Ethernet. That is the adapter's MAC address of my laptop. So enter that MAC address in this command and then quit and save the configuration. Now check whether it is pinging or not. See, as I have binded my MAC address to that port, now it is pinging. This is the response of the switch. This is about the port security binding test. Thank you. If any queries, comment below.